All right. Welcome back to another round of Civilization 7. And today, is my microphone correct? Give me a sec. Alright, now it should be aligned better with my mouth. Today we are playing with basically the total random mode, so to speak. Random leader, random civ, shuffle map huge, viceroy difficulty, standard speed, long age length, continuity mode, as well as friendly independence, and as always no plague crisis. And I gotta admit, I'm not happy with the roll we got, but we gotta roll with it. I really had hoped for someone non-militaristic, because if memory serves, we had a militaristic antiquity age last age. I mean, granted, not really a militaristic age that we wanted, but still. But I guess we'll make it work somehow. One sec, gotta drink something real quick. Always stay hydrated, friends. Always stay hydrated. Okay, so no sense in crying over what we rolled, because we've rolled Friedrich in his Baroque persona. We gain a great work when we capture a settlement for the first time. We also gain 1 culture per age on displayed great works. It's also something we've played Catherine last game, and she, I mean, I guess yes, last game, and has pretty similar ability with getting, I think it too was culture from great works. That might be because of the mementos, but she gets a bonus for great works, is what I wanted to say. And we also gain an infantry unit when you complete a civic mastery, construct a culture building. Now that could be interesting, given the civ that we're playing. Damn, my mouth is dry today. Holy shit, 1 second. My goodness. Because we are playing Rome, again, random leader, random civ, and we have rolled the Roman Empire, which is actually cultural militaristic, and we have a militaristic cultural leader, so I guess that should help. We get a culture on districts in the capital and city centers in towns. So a culture on districts in the capital and on city centers in towns. And production towards constructing the Colosseum. It would be great to actually get that one. We'll see if we get. We also get the Forum, which is a unique quarter and gives +1 culture for every tradition in the government. We kind of want to get the traditions. Let's see if these are good. We also gain the Basilica, which gets 3 influence and a gold adjacency for culture buildings and wonders. And also the Temple of Jupiter, which gives 3 happiness and a culture adjacency for happiness buildings and wonders. So ideally, we kind of want to surround that unique quarter with wonders. Now we're playing on Viceroy mode, so let's see how much that is possible. But I think we did something similar last stream, although I could be wrong about that. We gain a Legion, which is a unique infantry unit, which does mean we should get that when completing a civic mastery or construct a culture building. That gets 1 combat strength for every tradition in the government, so we kind of want to get that one, like, no matter if the traditions are good or not. And we gain a Legatus, a unique army commander that gains a charge to create a new town for every 3 levels it has, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, that's about it for that. So it literally just can create towns, which is great, don't get me wrong. But I do believe it is an army commander that doesn't give like any unique bonuses to the troops within, and it creates towns, but you also kind of want to use it to conquer town. I don't know. I feel like that skill is nice. Don't get me wrong, because you can level it up in a war, and when you have pieced out, you basically have a settler on the backhand for as long as you have that legato. So for the age, but I kind of wish there was like some sort of war bonus as well. And the traditions. We can get 3 production turns military units in the capital for every town. That could be interesting. That does make me want to settle much, but I also don't want to settle much. We gotta juggle our settling capabilities. We can also get a culture and diplomacy on... One culture and diplomacy on military buildings, doubled if the building is both. No, 1 culture on diplomacy and military buildings. I was just reading, what's the other? Yeah, okay. So we get a culture on diplomacy or and military buildings, and if it is both, we get 2 culture. We can also get a food, gold, and culture in towns, or 2 in fort towns. That sounds just plain good. And 1 production on districts in your capital. So that's 4 traditions. So we can get 4 culture at max and 4 extra combat strength for our legions, which, you know, it's not the worst. And as always, when I go full random, I take 2 mementos that I believe at the very least work well. Like I could have, for example, I could have gone for like the natural wonders mementos, but like if I'm not randomly getting Isabella, they don't do much. But as always, when I go random, I go Corpus Juris Civilis, which gives me an extra social policy slot, which actually works incredibly well, because that just opens the option to get more traditions in quicker. In the early game, and Corona Civica, which gives a settlement limit per age, but also plus 50% convert to city cost, which also works incredibly well, because an extra settlement is an extra food, gold, or culture, or doubled if I turn it into a fort town. It is an extra 3% production towards military units in the capital. Plus the 3% production towards military units in the capital make me, for every town, make me not want to have multiple cities. And the 50% extra cost to convert to city furthers that that idea to not have that many cities. So I was actually, in that regard, I was actually very lucky, because they work exceptionally well, I would say, with Rome. With Friedrich, not so much. I mean, they don't work against Friedrich by any means. But like they're not actively boosting Friedrich. Then again, I wouldn't know if there's a specific leader that works better or worse with those. We'll see. I'm just glad that we didn't roll. Is it Achaemenid Persia or Assyria that doesn't get codices the normal way, but only through conquering. Granted, this is the persona from Friedrich that you want to have that one, because that basically means 2 great works per captured settlement. But for today's stream, at the very least, I don't actively want to seek the war, as I think I'm so often saying. Whether or not we will enter a war, well, that is not up to me, as we also saw in the last Antiquity Age. But that's enough talk from my side about the game, and it is time to start the game. Just one quick second. There we go. All right, we have a, what's that? Is that tundra? No, that's grassland. That should be, that's also grassland. That is tundra. Okay, we have a grassland tundra start. We have gold, which is nice. We have ivory. Production to its wonders placed in tropical plains and desert terrain. We don't have tropical plains or desert anywhere close by. We basically grassland and tundra up there. We have gypsum, which gives just flat production to the capital or double the production to the city. And we have horses, which gives combat strength for cavalry units. Which, I mean, I tend to like to go towards cavalry units. Maybe not so much with the Legion, because the Legion gets strong. Maybe like a mix of cavalry and legions might be a good thing. However, I do think I want to settle in place. We actually do have an option for... Where is it? Like for the Colossus, if we so desire. That would, however, mean that we do not have a place for a fishing quay or a harbor. Which would be okay, because they plain boost fishing boats, and I don't have any option for fishing boats. You would just get wonder, happiness constructible, and culture, and constructible and wonder. And it doesn't matter whether I place you on rough terrain or not. So we can figure something out here. I do see like a little bit of culture up there. This seems like a good science area, so like maybe 1, 2, 3, like we could maybe say place all of that here and then surround it like so, or like here and surround it like so. That will also always be 3-3, so you don't get anything. Like I said, I always want to get an altar here in the middle. That gives us an extra culture. Why? For each, because it's a happiness constructible. We'll see. Because I feel like if I wanted to place it here, I'd need to like build around. So I do believe at the you know what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wonders around here should be enough, and that gives plenty of space around for other buildings. But I do believe settling in place is okay. It's a very food heavy start, not much production, which might be a problem. Normally I would like to go for the ivory first. But given that I don't have tropical plains or desert, I do believe I want to go for the gold first. I will start with 1 scout. I don't like. Surely it's probably not the most effective way to start, but I am a big fan of trying to get like a quick granary in to get the city to grow quicker. And I'm not in a particularly great need to like explore a lot of stuff. So sailing, I think we can skip for now. Pottery would improve clay pits, mines, and quarries, and a saw pit would improve camps and woodcutters. We have a decent amount of wood in our settlement. We also have a couple of quarries with the rough terrain and mines with like the gypsum and the gold. So I do think starting with that would be great. I think I would like pottery, animal husbandry, and then straight to irrigation. Try to get the hanging gardens up and running, which does mean I probably want a, like a, say, for example, saw pit brickyard here, so that we can later on do a little science around there, and maybe a granary here, so that we can culture into that direction. Does that count as... probably not. It probably doesn't count as coast, given this looks like a lake. Oh no, it does. No wait, hang on. Is that coast maybe? Because that would mean we could potentially get the mausoleum. Actually, both mausoleums would be great, right there. Now, I'm just placing down. What's that? I mean, that will eventually be pushed away. I'm just placing down pins. I do not believe that we get all the wonders. Actually, is that the best place? I probably like have a Shadowkin here, a Gate of All Nations here, maybe like a Monk's Mount here, and a... where is it? I just had it. There, Hanging Gardens, like so. That would be like the ideal. If we don't get each of them, we could still pivot like towards a Colosseum, which we definitely want to have. Or maybe, I don't know, I mean Hamonga Maui, we could get the Hamonga, we could even get the Hamonga Maui, which granted would be absolutely wasted in this city, other than the cultural attribute point. A library would also be, a great library would also be nice. I'm not trying to get as many, like, too many pins in right now, but like just in general, that would be the idea. Now let's see if that actually is the coast or if I've been lied to. An orator has attracted an audience of rapt congregants extolling the virtues of hard work and promising salvation through obedience. Let's give a little bit of production so that we can get the granary out quicker. And that is actually... that is not bad, actually. That is... what's it called? That is coast. We could actually eventually... question, though. We could also... Colossus here, and then instead go Fishing Key and Harbor like so. That would weaken these quarters, because we'll take a wonder away, but it would make placing the Harbor and Fishing Key more easy, because otherwise I would need to work around so in order to get that. So that might be something to keep in mind. There is the gold, however, which is great. Let's send you towards this campfire next.
Oh.
And I think we will also directly start on a brickyard. Let's also get the gypsum up. That gives me a lot more production. And I want to go towards mysticism as quickly as possible. We do want to get Classical Republic for the wonder production for obvious reasons. I also think I might want to take the wonder production on altars to just try to get as many of these wonders as possible. I want to grow my my capital as quickly as possible, and I want to get a little bit of extra production and science. Yes, the culture would be great as well, but the production will help me quite a lot, actually. Ooh. Ooh, hello there. Raiders have repeatedly plagued a remote market town. A few townsfolk think they can rebuild again, but most agree they would feel safer in the cities. We'll take the production, that's 2 turns.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
And I kind of want to keep my influence, but that is good to know that he's somewhere to my east. And with Greece, so he is actually boosting. And there is a city-state actually as well. Unfortunately, he will get that one before me, so I might as well want to check out that city-state. I will get another scout out real quick.
The cave.
Do I can't get there. It's okay, city stays somewhere, probably to the east as well. I'm not having high hopes that I get the city-state, unfortunately. Okay, now I'll start with the saw pit. That's a 4-turn saw pit, which is great. Already we are looking at quite a good productive start, even though the general area is more boosting food than production. Okay, there he is. I do want to see your land, because I do not trust you not going to war against me. There is the ivory. I mostly picked that one up if I ever get, like, desert. Like, to my south, for example. The smart move would probably be to get this one and search around, but I kind of want to... but that could be... Yeah, you know what? Let's get that one. That could... Well, that's a lake, but there's coastal marine terrain, and that looks like... I don't know if I can get there, is the thing. Now, we do want to also start on a... on an altar. We do want to boost down towards mysticism. And... City Patron Goddess could be worth... 4 healing for units. I mean, that's just... 5 healing it's just for myself. I mean, City Patron Goddess would... not, like, would get me a little bit closer. But I do have my own... I mean, granted, Greece has its own influence building. The wonders would help me more, though. I think I'll take 10% production as constructing wonders in cities with an altar. Oh my. I have not, unfortunately, yet found a city-state I can start to befriend, which does mean that I almost certainly won't get the city-state that is around Lafayette's lands. Okay, somebody is to my south as well, and it is, of course, Benjamin Franklin.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
Okay. So where the hell are you? I do want... Okay, never mind. Somebody's to my east as well. We seem to be quite boxed in. What do you say about open borders? Thank you. Severe drought has left these farmlands dormant, but the farmers, relentless, have devised a plan to irrigate, replenishing lands and spirits both. I will take the happiness. Yeah, we'll take the wonder production because in 3 turns we will get a wonder, so that still means we get like 7 turns of the Golden Age production. The end of days, a new order of priests has appeared in the capital. They seem to be on every street corner, calling morosely about the imminent end of days. We just got into a celebration, so we will take the culture. There's a lot of desert to my south. Sure. Did I just get open borders from you?
The essence.
Folk have gathered to celebrate a god of plenty. Dancers drink and make merry. Gamblers cluster together in the morning. They tally their fortunes. I want to go towards discipline. So let's get the culture for that. With you done, I want to get masonry so that I can get my monument up and running as quickly as possible.
Ich bin Carolus. Schalen manje geheißen. Managu andere walden mit Swerdo. Ich aber walder durch Gottes Gnaden sammelt Swerta.
There's Carolus. I still have not found a city-state. I found traces of a city-state. We'll keep you further up to... although, you know what? You can actually scout out to my north a little bit. We do want to see more about Lafayette's lands. I think it is now time to go for the stele.
The tourist should get another lens. See straight inside. Wouldn't see Big Rock then. He would see that Punia, living right inside there as from the beginning.
There's Uluru. Wonder we could potentially sell. I would like to know where that goddamn city-state... There is a city-state. Alright. Let's see if that one is still an open city-state. Susa, nope. 2 turns away. There's Athenai, though. Like, how he starts with hoplites. Greece starts with hoplites. But the Legion is only tier 2. I mean, he might... Could he be at bronze working? I have the 26 science. Goodness. A flood of opportunity. One day, a devastating flood rushes through the streets as the river swells its banks. Entire city districts are now dank, hazardous, and unlivable, with hundreds now homeless. In every crisis, however, there is an opportunity. House them in the barracks, will house them in the barracks. The limits of faith. The message of the monument to the god cults spread with hunger, devouring. That's the fire thingy. Yeah, we want the culture. Thank you. We also want to repair the brickyard. And now let's go towards discipline, and then we should definitely go for our unique quarter. But I would like to at the very least unlock the wonders first. A man of taste. Though Friedrich excels in war, he's a lover of art. For all his protestations, it is hard not to imagine he loves the smell of sweat and the clash of arms. But when he returns, it is to the theater he goes. Putting production is training infantry units in all settlements, or build a garden for... I will train a commander, because we already have a commander. And I do believe I would like to get myself a scout. I think I want to settle rather aggressively. If I could get rid of Lafayette, that could work out. Plus, here is marble, which is 10% production towards constructing wonders placed in grassland, tundra, and marine terrain, which we have much more. Also, there's limestone, which is another 5% towards wonders, which does suddenly make this settlement rather appealing. We'll take the codex as always. That is now 1 culture, because I believe it is a displayed codex. It is. Let's get the production down. And I want you up there. I might also want you in that legatus, but we'll send you over and then we'll see what's going on. Rumors? What rumors? Is there someone building my wonder that I want to build? Is that already in the making? There's another ivory. Could be interesting. If we want to settle like down to our south into that desert. I know influence is squandered, but I have not yet found another city-state I could befriend. There's another ivory. Yeah, you're placing... I mean, it would actually not be the worst idea for you to finish that. Okay, I will see if that is a city-state I can still befriend, and if not, I might want to start using my influence to get at least like one ally or so. Which is not Lafayette.
Do nothing. He was the
But I do also would like that first. Explorers have discovered a network of hot springs. These vapors offer respite for the weary traveler and inspiration for the poet. Paradise does not remain a secret for long. I'll take the gold. If I could get another quick city, that would be great. Okay, with that, let's go towards bronze working, because we would like to have the Legion as quickly as possible. And with you, let's take a look at the Roman civics. Now here we get our Temple of Jupiter and the production towards military units. And also the Legatus gains the Bulwark promotion. What does the Bulwark promotion do again? Is that something like that's there? Landry, that would actually not be the worst to pick up. Or we could get our Basilica and culture on diplomacy and military buildings, and 2 gold in the capital for every town you own. That would give me a free legion in the new settlement, in new settlements that you found, and a settlement limit. Actually, that would be awesome to have. That would give us a social policy slot, settlement limit. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to go towards Legatus Pro Praetore first, and then the Bulwark promotion. That seems reasonable, maybe. Okay, I guess I'll use you. There's also marble. So that, what's the price of another settler? 280. That would also be a nice settlement option. We could also try to get that ivory with it. There's some wool for a little bit more production. That is another city-state. And okay, we can't get the ivory and the camels. I mean, there's another camel resource. I wouldn't say no to like that settle here. I don't think that is a bad settle at all. Okay, is that a city-state? That's Scythian. Yes, that is a city-state we can befriend. Ooh, and it's a militaristic one. Interesting. What are we looking at here? Opone, that one's already being befriended. I might also just save up my influence thinking about it. Yeah, Ravenna is unfortunately not connected. You are too far away. I would be interested in like a settlement around Uluru actually, but that is actually quite. I think that one's probably the next best we'd kind of want to have. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect. I would also like a slinger. Maybe that's a good thing to purchase. What are we doing here? I would like to send you to the southwest. Benjamin declared on Charlemagne. That is a quick declare. Thankfully, not my problem. I think it would probably be good to send you back as well.
May the might of the Lord cause no enemy to resist me, no enemy to follow me.
There's the Great Stele. Probably one of the most important wonders in the game. Like the amount of gold you could get from that is just insane. So to get the Der Sharukin. See if that works. I don't know. People might actually already build it. We could get another settler. Do I want another settler? I'm sitting on 5 right now. 6, 7, 8, 9. I could get up to 9. Yeah, I do believe I would like another settler. The relationship will decrease. That is the plan. Ooh, see, now that is an interesting settle. That would be good to pick up. It does, however, mean that I would like you to move back. And I would like you to move down.
It is.
I would like to see more about Franklin's lands, though, too. Let's move to the homelands and hope we can send you to the front line. What is that? That is Opona. Okay, you will soon stop being helpful, like neutral in any way, shape, or form. There's Krieg, and of course he plays the Mississippian Empire. The Witch of Thessaly. A famous young poet composes a work about Roman history and pens a gory chapter about the necromantic witch. Some say such unholy topics are outside the bounds of taste, although his peers argue such details add thrills to the narrative. It sure as hell does. Maybe, I don't know, might not be the one. Yeah, we actually need a library quickly. Neapolis will convert to city-state soon with you as suzerain. We like that. Another warrior. Do we have walls? 240. That might also be a thing we want to purchase at some point. Specifically in Ravenna. Let's get a little bit of production in. I know that town is not connected. I hope it will be soon. Yeah, we need science. Unfortunately, you need to build wonders. There's the wonder production. Let's get Auxilia, even though we don't yet have our legion, but hopefully we will be there sooner rather than later. But I absolutely think that there is a war coming my way. There's absolutely no way that he will not declare. I would say in the next couple of turns. The big question is, will I get Scythian Neapolis, or will he declare before that? Ooh, Ravenna's now connected. That we like to see. I would like to go towards that marble as quickly as possible, which is why I didn't pick up the wool. He wants to move around. How about we don't do that? How about we just don't? Okay, there is actually no way through here without the sailing technology, which is wild. Okay, we will send you to the front line. That only takes 5 turns.
From this day forward, your pronouncement shall be unchangeable. To raise or bring low, these shall be in your hand.
There's Der Sharukin, which makes my capital a little bit more protected. Hopefully enough that if there is an army, I can get enough turns to get myself like an archer or something like that. I would love a Basilica Temple of Jupiter. That's 500 though. I do believe walls are more important in Ravenna. We would like the Gate of All Nations. The Gate of All Nations unfortunately needs to be placed adjacent to a district, which does mean we kind of need to build the Basilica and the Temple of Jupiter, which is a little unfortunate. because I do believe that does mean that we will probably not get it. Players use long sticks to whip a whacker ball across a grassy field, as wealthy patrons look on. A goal is scored, bets are collected, visitors are taught how to play. I will take the culture. Actually, I am in need of culture. Is there a city-state up there that I just haven't seen? Let's scout there a little bit. I do not want to lose any more culture. I should probably look around his lands. Yeah, there is a city-state. Interesting. Okay, Longcheng though is already gone, which probably means that the settlement limit is already gone. The war support is still here, which would be interesting to take. The army command experience is unfortunately gone. We could get the combat strength for infantry for every militaristic city-state. But we don't see many militaristic city-state. On the other hand, that can be taken by anyone, and if that's at the very least one extra combat strength, which could be helpful. So we'll gladly take that. I would like to see that city-state, please. Shanglei, I will definitely fight you for that one. I will absolutely fight you for that. There's Yilan, which is also one that we could eventually take. But you need to get back quickly. Because I do believe he is circling my lands. We are on hostile mode. Fighting him for that might be difficult. Because he has the higher, by far the higher influence per turn. That's the Hanging Gardens done. Which is okay. No problem whatsoever, I guess. We could... What's the price of that now with one turn left? That is 28, which means that is now one turn quicker towards the Gate of All Nations. Which could mean make or break. That's unfortunate. I want to repair the granary. That is a lot of food for me. Important food. That's a lovely navigable river. Diplomatic action, we can absolutely do that. I want to go down there. Ooh, who is that? That should be Charlemagne. If I'm not mistaken. You are here, which is great. Can't send you to there. Why? Because that's a cliff, rather. And one... Okay, we should be protected. If we can now then upgrade in a couple of turns... Yeah, it is insane how mountainous the Mississippian starts always are. Ooh, I kinda not wanna let your settler go, though. Okay, Ravenna should be protected. That settler will probably move somewhere to my... like somewhere around here, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But I do not want to split my army right now, because I do believe that he might attack when I do that. I mean... That is actually not a bad spot for the pyramids. I kind of hope you get that. I mean, looking at it, that is at the very least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably 9, 10 maybe? Like at the very least 8, probably more about 10. Suddenly Yasudapura seems like a very nice takeable city. What are we looking at? Yeah, that should hopefully be good. Potentially. There's more sheep. I would like the Bulwark promotion now. I think that would not be the worst idea. Ooh, right, you're at war, aren't you? That does mean I kind of want to move up there. There are upgrades. That is 120 gold per legion. Let's go towards currency, or the wheel, or mathematics. I mean, getting towards ironworking would be great, although having the Colossus. I'd much rather have the Colossus and not the Hamonga Maui. So getting towards the Colossus would be great. Unmet players finish the pyramids. That is unfortunate. I will take the flat bow, because that also now does make my my archer better. +2 now. Yilan. Ooh, let's befriend Yilan, please. That would give me more intel to like that little area around. That is not an easy to traverse area.
No man is foolish enough to desire war over peace. For in peace, sons bury fathers. But in war, fathers bury sons.
There's the Gate of All Nations. I'm really happy that we got that one. Now, problem is we can't currently build another wonder, so let's get the our unique quarter finished. I would then also like a library and a monument. And then maybe barracks, potentially. We'll see. Let's get... Yeah. I see you. I absolutely do. Well, I guess we know who built the pyramids. Okay, yeah, he's already at chariots. Is that a chariot? Yeah. So we might want to get that one quick too. Okay, unfortunately that goody hut is taken away. What are we doing? Do I really need to attack? Do I really need to declare? Is that a thing that needs to happen? Ooh. Oh, if we could get that, ooh, that would be great. I need influence for that though, unfortunately.
It is easy. The fair
what the hell was that? Who knows? We didn't get declared on. I mean, you got a promotion because you got the bulwark. Was that the reason why? Maybe. 2 gold in the capital for every town. Yeah, I would like to have that actually. There's so much stuff I would like to have. I need culture. We will keep you actually here, because if we declare war, we might need those to get Olympia quickly. I just fear that, much like in a different game, he's actually not declaring on me for reasons you can... I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. I do want Anudarpura. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Do I just declare on him? Is that what I need to do? How are you looking at with others? Neutral, 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 neutral. What would I get for declaring? 1 for me, none for them. I'm not sure. Rome grows. As Rome grows, so too does the notion of Roman identity. An influx of new visitors rapidly change the fabric of the city. We are, I believe, 1 turn away from a celebration, so we will take the culture. And now we will boost towards the last Roman civic. And we have here Petra's done. Not a wonder I was interested in. Not at all. Okay, I think I'll send you out just like so. I would like to see more about these lands though. You will make your way up towards that wine. Yeah, sure, whatever, I guess. Give me the Wonder Production. Give me Latinitas. I'm happy with everything else. That is, however, a combat strength. Now, I'm happy so far. On standby, the consuls have received word from a faraway backwater. They wish to send some of their civilians for training by the Roman legion, that they may defend the empire. Conscript archers, conscript infantry, better for them to send gold. I like gold. Give me gold. Gold potentially gives me the option to get another legion. Do I just go for it and see where this is going? Sure. I did say I'm not seeking open war, but it does not look like he actually wants to declare on me. And I would like to... I'll wait another turn so that I can... or a couple of turns so that I can get these legions closer. And maybe he declares during that time. Hatshepsut declared on not on Lafayette, on Xerxes. Yeah, you are sending troops down. You know what? Screw it. It's whatever. Let's send those in. If we could quickly take, say for example, Thebai and Olympia. That would be nice. I might want you back, actually. And we will move around, down here to there, and so. And then we can get quicker fortifications. Now, thanks to our Legatus upgrade, which we will definitely do. We could take you. I'm much more interested in Olympia. Taking that one quickly would be amazing, so to speak. Down we go, down we move, around we move. And attack and attack. Okay, there is nothing here. I might be able to see that little piece. You will just heal. Let them attack you, I think is reasonable. Give me something like that. You will attack here, make him weaker and heal. Attack, you continue to heal. I know you stand unguarded. I could give you an archer, and suddenly you are not unguarded anymore. We'll attack you. We will keep the settlement. That is now a second codex, thanks to me being Friedrich. We will get the war support, because it's important. For the militaristic attribute point, you will heal, is what you do. Maybe I get another tile right here. We might not get the monk's mound, is the problem. You do not... Could I attack you from here, like so? Thank you. We will move in, and then full attack. Wonderful. In we go. And we might just march towards Athena and knock him out the game. And see where this leads us to. And Athena is a city we can then turn in, as a settlement that we can turn into a city. Not a problem. You need a level up. We are going down the assault tree. We found a natural wonder. Oh, goodness me. Ooh, and Tiwanaku. Anna, okay, you are being befriended. What about Seleucia? You are okay. So that basically, I mean, I could try to try to fight for her, but I don't think that's worth it. I guess no free settler for me. Military might. The Roman soldiers have earned many accolades and grow proud in their strides, apparently entitled to the city's choicest bites. Some citizens start to grumble that their authority shouldn't extend beyond the battlefield. Actually, I would like culture. I am in need of culture. Give me extra resource capacity real quick. You just need to fortify. You too. You as well. And just heal for a couple of turns. Alright. Yeah, we could get a fishing kirby. I would like some barracks for a little bit of extra production. That is not a thing where I want to build a wonder. No, it's not. For a little bit of extra production, barracks would be nice. We will send you to the front line. A wall. I should probably also get a wall. You just heal, as will you. You will go back. You need a heal as well. Probably not on a river. That's probably not a good idea.
Let arms yield.
There's another
to
settlement
the toga.
limit. There is another social policy slot. Actually, that is huge. Give me the extra production. Let's get out. Let's get rid of tool making, and suddenly we now have 2 extra combat strength on our legions. I mean, we still are in need of like help. SPQR, or however, like does that actually have like a pronunciation, or is it really just SPQR? Because like I know it's the thing that they had like on their eagle banners or whatever they are. Romans and I don't know if it's like, is it a short version because of these dots? Does it actually like, is it a word? I have no idea. History is I'm very much not a historian. Roman citizens gather in high spirits to celebrate the festival of Fors Fortuna. Wine flows liberally, and revelers drape themselves in flower garlands. One rowdy group declares that these are the celebrations expected of an empire ruled by its people. A nearby senator retorts that Rome is guided by the Senate. And a little more gratitude should be in order. Absolutely. Let's ignore the unrest. And now, I would like to go down towards tactics and organized military. We can, however, also start on the Colosseum once this is done. I will keep you here for now. I might need to get myself some walls real quick. That is another science, so that is actually not the worst idea. And I did get another one. Yeah, you are 1 turn away. Anything else? I mean, there's a scientific city-state.
When I was you.
Which, sure, why not? Okay, I think you can now auto-explore as well. I can send you out and shoot. Why not? Okay, I would like to go towards ironworking now, I believe. Although mathematics would also be good, and it would help me get towards ironworking much quicker. Attack. Let's attack. Move down. Get attacked, that is okay. Heal up. Attack in. You can fire because you're standing on the wonder that is a fortified district, so we will just attack this guy. Let's get the wine. The Legion will stay here for now. You will move in and fortify. Emil Bell is done. That's unfortunate, but it's nothing I could have done against that. It was not on my priority list whatsoever. I should have gone for that tile. That was absolutely my mistake. Stay where you are, actually. You will wait. I want those to be upgraded. That's Colossus done. I guess that is a wonder that we won't get. So screw that one. I would like the terracotta army though. And I might just build it here and get the monks mount somewhere else, if I even get the monks mount. With Cahokia in game, let's just say this is not a guarantee. Let's get you out and about. I will give you an archer once I have 200 gold. Ooh, that's iron though, that is good. There's a cultural attribute point, which is nice. Could have gone for extra production towards wonders. Shame we didn't. You know what? Actually, I do believe the front line is now where you would like to be. We'll wait. Because, yeah, that's exactly what it was. Okay, there's Mundo Perdido done. What the hell was that again? Mundo Perdido. That's science and improvements and happiness and districts, but must be placed in tropical, which we don't have. So I guess it's whatever. Attack and attack. Move through, move through. You still need to heal a bit. You could use an archer. Just so that the city's a little bit protected. Argus! Not what I wanted to see. Although, I mean, we could try and go for Argus as well. You will stay... Did that guy just throw... Ooh, he might have just thrown us... Ooh, that is problematic, potentially. Let's move around. You need 1 more turn and 2 more turns. Let's move around here. You shall heal. Reinforcements have arrived. Actually, let's do it like that. The reinforcements get out and attack. We might... we don't have the... I don't think we have... No, that's not where I wanted to move, buddy. I was about to say we might want... Actually, you know what? Let's get the archer towards Athena. We probably need to shoot. At some point. You will stay. Yeah, that was what I feared. So we will make a
While
quick
stands the
move
Colosseum,
back.
Rome shall stand. When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall fall. And when Rome falls, with it shall fall the world.
Should have probably never split the army and just focus on the capital. Full attack. So we shall move around. Opening night. At last, the Great Colosseum is unveiled. A monument to spectacle build to stand the test of time. I cannot read today. The day of its first event is a wonderful chaos, with visitors traveling from far and wide to queue in the city center in the hopes of being part of cultural history. Yes, activate determinability to combat strength on infantry and cavalry units. Thank you. Need. Because he got his hands, like, darn. Okay. Is that... Okay, we don't have defenses right now. We probably would like more legions. They would be sweet. Moving back. Reinforcements have arrived. Meaning in you go. And out you go and build fortifications. And build fortifications. I should have probably not built that one with the archer. I might need to sacrifice a legion right now. Let's get the drills. Although I'm not really producing units, aren't I? You need to heal. That hurts quite a lot, actually. Send you in, send you out and about, send you to here. Okay, you got that one anyway. Whatever, but that does mean we can now get those two. That was the Oracle done. Yes, it's whatever. 3 more turns until another reinforcement is here. We now also have 1 iron on our hands. Actually, I think like public, what's it called? A merchant would be great to get. It really would be. All right, you are finished. Let's attack here. You will move down. You will. We could heal. Let's pillage for a little bit of healing. Because you can attack down here. That is the good thing. Oh, some city-state has been defeated, or probably like taken off. Yeah, Seleucia. Destroyed! Now it's time to destroy the units inside, meaning I would like another archer. You will just stay where you are. Let the not legions, like the hoplites attack into you. You will heal up. Reinforcements have arrived. Why did you die? Because of a goddamn flood. Okay, in you go, out you go, attack and attack. There's Athenae. We'll gladly keep the settlement, thank you very much. There is an upgrade, continue down towards the end of that tree. Which means it's only Argos that we still need. I would like to go towards literacy in the hopes of getting Nalanda. Granted, those hopes, they are not high. Scythian Neapolis or Opona. Actually, we do have good trade routes. Not gonna lie. That's a great lighthouse done. Okay, somebody really went coastal this game.
After the battle, many new ghosts cry.
There's a terracotta army, which is nice. Which means we get another legatus that we can send to the front line. Granted, it'll take a while before he's there. Okay, up you go. You all need to heal. Because we need to keep that settlement now. Alright, that is a problem. Attack and attack. Make you weak. You will fortify. You need to heal. Just heal. Just heal. You're going to fortify. Actually, you are not going to fortify here. You will, because you can shoot. You will heal as well. Good thing is we've whittled down his army. Now it's all that's left is Argos. Oh my. Run. Please. Please. Because you can shoot this guy now. You will fortify here. We just need some HP. That is all. And hopefully there's no settlers sneaking out and about. I know influence is squandered when hoarded. We could, of course, just move. We could actually, realistically, yeah, we could give ourselves some influence. That is not a bad shout. I'm happy with you where you are right now.
After.
There's Emil Bell. No chance in hell. Okay, actually, we can now move. Which is great. Lovely. You will move upwards. You will... What do you will? What do you do? Nothing. Is there anything that gives good production? There's 1.5. There's 2 production. Let's get that one. Attack in. Move out and about. You will move. You will move to here. Let's do that. You will move around. Actually, I should have moved you. Oh, it's whatever.
Better it is for every man to avenge his friend than mourn him.
And there's another settlement limit for me. Because we already have 2 points in the militaristic tree, I believe. And you will give me a 3rd one, netting me a settlement limit. Could also get 5 combat strength for all units against fortified districts, but I would like the settlement limit. Maybe at some point we'll get another one of those. Attack, move, and full force. There's another attack. That now gives me 5 combat strength for land units. Which we'll gladly take. A little of extra production. We could get Bursa. I wouldn't be too opposed to it. It would give me nothing, but it's a wonder that could potentially give me a little bit of culture and happiness later on, I believe. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, actually though, maybe not here. Maybe Bursa down there. Although, I mean, granted, yeah, we could have built the Hamonga Maui there as well. We've spent over 1,000 gold. Should probably use that to boost some of our settlements. Realistically. Full attack. Fire. Attack. Move around. Ah, it's just out of reach. That's a shame. We do want to save, though, right? That money to turn Athena into a town, into a city. Convert to city, and then say, for example, I don't know, like Basilica, Temple of Jupiter, and a repair. Attack and full force. There we go. Three city-states are gone now.
Avec tant de choses laissées en suspens, quitter ce monde alors que mon rêve reste inachevé.
Did that net me enough for a military golden age? Not quite, but we have a legatus with 5 what's it called? With 5 levels. So we will fill you up. We'll send you in to heal a little bit. And then we'll create a town, and that should give us everything we need. Let's get the influence per turn. I know there's a lot of gold, a lot of food. I am in need of influence though. And the Egyptian Empire has started on the burst as well. Unfortunate. I will send you up, I will send you up, I will send you up, and you will go down towards Athena. Now, question is, where do I want to settle this settlement? There is an argument to be made for, like, here, to finish sort of this, like, little bumper town ring thingy around the capital. And get me a little bit closer towards Charlemagne, because realistically his lands look rather nice. I would not say no to that. So I think we'll do that. Plus this is, I mean, on the other hand, I would get some more production towards wonders and another iron if I were to settle here. And we could just settle down the coast. There's another, I mean, there's another limestone, there's more gold, more iron. That is also not a bad place to settle. Plus, there's the Mundo Perdido. Plus, Benjamin is pretty close to being knocked out of the game, which does tell me that this is probably the better move. That does mean I would probably like to send you down and settle and then go for a heal.
There are to be seen at this day certain ruins of the city walls.
There's Bursa. Does nothing, I believe.
God.
But it's Bursa. Unfortunately, we cannot build that because it needs to be built on plains, and I don't think any of you... You can build Nalanda. Hell yeah. Go for it. Get yourself an altar and a socket. Potentially, like so. And then let's get the basilica finished. You can give me a fishing key and a harbor now, so that I at least have that. The Rising Storm. The great civilizations of the world have risen, and in their rise others to ascend. Once metalworking, agriculture, and growth of cities were limited to points on the landscape, now these are commonplace in all but the most remote corners of the world. Those once thought barbarians now lay equal claims to the mantle of civilization, and the learning of the city centers extends far beyond the boundaries of the known world. This comes the question, why are you ascendant and we are not? We have our golden age here, we will get our golden age here, we are far away from a golden age here and don't even speak about that. Trade, we can get 3 more trade routes up and running, which we probably would like to get. The Khmer are also building Nalanda, and they are pretty quick with it and pretty far, so I will not get that wonder. We'll still build it and then convert the production that we've lost into our Temple of Jupiter though. That's okay, I think. That might not be okay. Let's see if an archer is enough for that. Yep, there is Nalanda. That's built by Charlemagne. I mean, like I said, Charlemagne's lands look pretty. What does not is this chariot army. You have my permission to thank you to move away from here. Let's do that. Move in here. Onwards to Shanglei. Homa has been built. There is this golden age and a legion, which is nice. Another legion. Ooh, and that opened up quite a lot of... not with you, however. Shanglei is on the way. Homa... okay, so it opened up, but also realistically it didn't. Like, not really. Okay, you need to heal. You will fortify. That's Hamonga Maui done. Okay, I guess I'm not worrying about that wonder. This is the last... we got Shanglei. So Susa, actually Susa... ooh. Unfortunately, Susa will immediately stop being my friend once that war is declared. Let's build some walls. Let's also get some culture buildings up, I guess. Let's say no. I probably need to quickly denounce you. Alright, we would like to have an academy. Also, realistically, like an amphitheater as well. If it is the 19-something. We might need an archer to defend against Susa. Now we can get mathematics. Yes, please. Also, let's get you. Let's get the academy up wherever we can. Let's trade with you. City resources. Let's fill the towns up for now. Okay. That works. I need a wall. Absolutely. Walls are important. Let's get the one in production, even though I think we don't really build right now, but maybe at some point. Let's get the unit maintenance or honor. Let's get honor. We might need that for Susa. That is what we need. Although we need more. Also walls for you. And also walls for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should have now enough. Whatever. Okay, what are we looking at? We might want to save up some money. But we are looking at quite a lot of legions, though. Which is a good thing. Unfortunately, though, he probably has like a lot of... yeah, we do not want that. Like, his archers. Ooh, and yeah, chariots. They do hurt, I believe. But it'll be fine. I am sure of it. We did now get a little bit of influence. The tiniest, teeniest bit of influence. Alright, let's wait a turn. And then we'll see what's going on. Here's me saying I'm not actively seeking war. It is just glorious. What are we looking at? Hostile allied with Hatshepsut, at war with Charlemagne. Interesting. Good day, my friend.
So,
Alright, down we go, and around we go. Send you up, send you around, and attack. I would like an archer just to keep Aquileia safe. Rumors and portents. In the spaces between, in the distant points on the map, the steady growth of prosperity and population intensifies, even as the great civilizations of the world expand. Lands once thought wasteland turns to pasture, and expanding families mean more second and third children eager to make a name for themselves. Ambitions grow, and the eyes of the steppes and mountains, the forests and deserts turn hungrily towards the great cities. I'm sure they do. We don't... That's a good thing, we don't have any specializations, so... good, I guess. I mean, I do not really care if she declares on me. Like, she's far away. 1, 2, where? There's 3. Where's the 4th of your cities, though? I have no idea. That is not good. I do not like to see what 252 though. How about let's not do that. We will move to here. You do not. You have. Oh, perfect. Should have probably waited. Level up first and then got those out, but oh well. I guess it's whatever. Alright. Let's fortify real quick. We need a little bit more settlements, potentially. You will wait a turn. Let this guy attack you. Look, 70 damage. Ouch. Like, that's a lot. In we move. Let's fortify. You just heal for a turn. You can attack. Weaken the city, please. You can attack as well. I think we want to go towards entertainment now. Once this is done, we would like the Monk's Mound, but also like the Pyramid of the Sun as well. That would be rather good. Monk's Mound first, though, I think. We could... Nah, we're good. Let's fortify. You will wait a turn. Let's see if this guy attacks again. It does. Lovely. So, okay, here's the... In you go, and out you go, and attack, and Homer's on our side. Actually, I might want you on the other side, though. This is, like, so... You just go full attack on Creek. Let's move down towards the Bastion Tree. We can get another town. I don't think I care about Homer, so we will raise this settlement. We need more. That comes from Homer, so that is unfortunate. But we do care about Creek probably more. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Ooh, a spearman killed my soldiers. It's okay. It's okay. We can deal with that. You will move in. You will go for an attack. You can stay where you are. You will go in, you will go in, you will move here and do a little bit of healing for turns. Thanks for not attacking my units. I love that about you. Can we get that quickly? Let's just go for it. We will send you in. You will heal. That's unfortunate. You die. Okay, we might need to get more legions up and running. Especially... Then again, the second Homa is gone. We could go for... Yeah, let's get another legion. We have the money. Aquilea can provide. That's the Pyramid of the Sun done. I believe that is something I wanted to build. Yep, that was something I wanted to build. I have no idea where they built that though, unfortunately. Enemies approaching, I don't care. That was not the wisest move. It just wasn't. Okay, with you done, we can start with the Great Library now, and that does mean now we want to boost towards ironworking quickly. How many more of those do we need? One more. That should be doable. Alright, let's go. Legion in. You still need a little bit of health. Fire on you. Just a smidge.
And he... Oh.
There's Monk's Mound. Those archers turn out to be a bit of a problem. We'll send you in, we'll send you around, we'll move to here, we'll move to here. You are getting around, give me another legion. You are, I believe you should be good to go. Send you out and in. And we'll send you in as well. That's okay. With that now done, let's go towards philosophy. Okay, someone's also building the Great Library. We might not get that. We'll see. There's a level up though. Yeah, that was... I was thinking you might die. That was anticipated. Let's continue down the assault tree. Attack this guy. That's... He did not even die, which is a shame. Oh, okay. I see where this is going. We might have problems. Oh, we can't even attack here. Yeah. Okay, we might run into issues. We'll see. Legion to the front line, please. Maybe if we can attack from two sides. That fire, that lingering fire is difficult to deal with. There's Creek. We will absolutely keep the settlement. We'll send you in. Not yet, though. We'll send... Actually, we'll send you around and send you in. Yeah, that is... I am not doing enough damage here. I might need... Do I not yet? I don't have a ballista just yet. The Scourge unveiled. Ambition finds a home in the hearts of the once scattered people of the places in between. A great scourge has amassed with an eye towards the settled world. A scourge is not one strand, but many, each an army led by commanders seeking their own chance at dominion, seeking to claim the mantle of civilization or leave it shattered. With their arrival comes a fracturing of what peace remains in the land. The time has come to kill or be killed, to fight or perish, to seek to catch the whirlwind in a net. Ah, shoot. Guess let's get the happiness down as well then. We will probably not get an economic golden age, unfortunately. Fire. Yeah, there's Charlemagne his build. So yeah, like I said, Charlemagne is suddenly looking rather tasty. Let's get going to here. You will move in. You will also go in. You will heal. You'll move. You will heal for a couple of turns as well. As will you. Let's get the wonder production for no particular reason. Units gain extra healing. Gladly. Oh my heckin' goodness. Could we not? Like, oof. Ah, sure. Sure, buddy. Sure. Give me a chariot, please. I would love another chariot as well. You take 3 turns. Hey, that's okay. That works for me. Yeah, that is fine. This is just what the scout was killed, but it's probably the one down there. Nope, that one survived. You died. Interesting. Died in like 1 turn. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's send the chariot in. You will fire, you will attack, you will move in. You'll attack here. I would like another chariot. I don't have the cash for another chariot, unfortunately. There are the archers, which suck. Attack here. Attack there. Let's get the Legion out and attack here. Kriegslieder, which is German and means war songs. In an amphitheater clad in marble and gold, Friedrich's musicians tune their instruments. A shocking assault of brass, a delicate sortie of strings, a final volley of timpani. This is the sound of victory. Defeat 5 units. Hell yeah, we'll defeat 5 units. Absolutely we will. Fire on all sides. Don't mind if I do. Let's repel a fishing key. Let's do fortify. You will stay where you are. What died? A legion from the burning arrow. Unfortunate. Nox really messing with me right now. But it is okay. That is it though. That's a militaristic attribute point that gives me a commander level up. Oh, and now we have the extra commander range. I would like to have... Yeah, you know what? I think it's time to mass-produce chariots. Although, granted, trade... We could trade with Charlemagne. Okay, you know what? Let's get 2 merchants up and running. Let's get 2 quick merchants and then chariots. Let's also get maintenance cost reduction. You will wait a turn because that is still burning thanks to the arrow. You shoot here. Protect the homelands, please. I beg. There is another burning arrow. What just died while defeating your archer? What archer was destroyed? Oh, good. We like to see that. Give me another archer. Thank you very much. Okay, you move in. I will send you out. Attack here and in we go. You will heal, meaning you will also move in. Okay, we can attack you. That is one huge cliff. Not the happiest with that, truth be told. But we have... What did now die? The archer once again. Sure, I'll give myself another archer. I need that archer. It protects me. Tebai. Sucks. Okay, in you move. You will get out. I can attack. Lovely. Attack. And attack. Sweet. We like that. Attack. And attack here. You will move around, you will attack here, you will move around as well. The enemy is approaching. Lies. Lies! I only hear lies. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is almost nothing. And you have nothing. Darn.
After.
All right, fire, and then full assault. And you are still not here. Great. You shoot. You shoot. You'll move. Ooh, Sanchi Stupa. Ooh, Wajang Palace. Ooh, the wonders. The wonders that would be wonderful. I know... Ravenna, I wouldn't say Ravenna is unguarded. Okay, Legion to the front line, please. You will heal. You will fortify. I do not like this. Can we not erupt, please?
The truth.
In we go. Around we go. That was probably not a smart move, but I did it anyway. Move to here. Full force attack. Is that the... No, that's the region. That is a cliff. Sadly. In we go. You have started building on the Wajang Palace. We'll see about that. Okay, we are about to get that defended. We might want a quick Because we need one more... No, we have the Golden Age. Never mind. We do not care about a quick codex. And I will need to head to the toilet real quick. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here I am again. Ooh, you might want to build some reinforcements. You'll just wait, I guess. Kokea will soon fall. I am desperately trying to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more resources. That is an empire resource. That is a city resource. Bonus actually, that would have probably been the move. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need chariots. A settler would be quite nice. But it might be too late.
And
10 turns!
What use are tools without a project? Of what use is a mind without ideas? I shall set these down and move on.
Slow claps. I see what you're doing here, buddy. How full are we? One more can get in. Let's do that. You are almost full. I want you to move away from this volcano, please. Let's keep the settlement. You do not have any... You have not a single goddamn resource. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We have... Ooh. Appalachia, Chickasaw, and Seleucia. You take too much time though is the problem. Alright, move around, move back, move around, move in, go for an attack here. Let's heal you as well. Just fortify. I might have too many legions. 10 turns. We do get a settler in 3 turns. We just get one. With do we have the opponent? No, we don't yet. Where is my merchant that is on its way? I want you in. And I'll get you, and I'll get you, and I'll send you in, and you will just fortify and do nothing else. There it is, Opone. So now we technically only need 3 more. It's gonna be close. That's the Waging Palace not done. What would you give me? No, that would it? Would you give me? Nope. I mean, I guess we can do that. A city would have been great. Not gonna lie. A city would have been nice. But I guess not. I could technically still settle with you, but you'd need... Nah, that's just not the time. I just simply don't have the time for that. With more influence. Ghost Writer, like fire blazing through the insulae, a new commemoration of the latest war spreads from hand to hand, purportedly the latest in a series by the Roman leader. The text is mangled and deplorable, but it spreads the glory of the emperor, even if its author took some liberty with the truth. Claim the glory, destroy all copies, commission will claim the glory. I could have also now settled Uluru. I need more rounds. I just do not have the time. Unfortunately. A pillage! Stop it! Let's get a... Yeah, no, we're still building wonders. Let's get food. Maybe a little bit of extra growth would be good. I guess we'll go for walls now. I mean, I don't want to complain. Like we've done quite well. And if we don't get that golden age, we can purchase Athenai back into a city. Where the hell did you come from? That is not the problem. It would be great if we wouldn't need to. But we could if needed. We've got every resource in reach right here. We could technically also think about other resources that we haven't yet improved. I mean, you still have access to like gypsum and tin. All it needs is like a brickyard and a granary. You just need to grow. The growth is a little bit of a problem here. Let's get the gypsum resource. Ooh, that's 2 actually. I don't know where I got the pearls from. Suddenly we need 1 more. Suddenly we need 1 more resource. Haha. Where are you going? You are going to Appalachia, buddy. Stop burning my shit. Now we need 2 more resources again. More walls going. You will stay where you are. You shall attack. Okay, we will actually... I lied. Actually, I didn't lie. We need to take care of Nock. Stop burning my stuff.
All religions should reside everywhere, for all of them desire self-control and purity of heart.
There's the Sanchi Stupa and the quote by Ashoki. Okay, 5 more turns, nothing really to build. We have both the Forum and the Acropolis, which Nice. Okay, move not in, not you. You will move in, you will attack. I will repair all. You have nothing else. There's a fish that I can't get. We got a culture that adds a 10% production towards wonders is okay. We'll gladly take that. We've got that one back. Thanks a lot. Okay, the Legion may move one step. We need to take care of Nock. Very important. Because I see what you want to do there, buddy, and I do not like that. Get that. I don't need to purchase that. We don't need to upgrade you. I would, however, like a brickyard, please. Seeking the future, the people of the conquered village look up to see new chiefs standing before them, wreathed in smoke and speaking passionately. Progress may mean the destruction of the past, she says, but there is always a new future to be found. I'll take the migrant. Ooh, we could get this guy down. Give me first of all this. So there is the golden age. There is the golden age. So as of right now, we stand golden everywhere. We'll see if that'll be the case for much longer. You will stay where you are. We could... I mean, mausoleum would be nice. That's... However, still... If we had a blacksmith, then maybe. Never mind. I guess not. I guess I'll just don't care about it. Let's get more walls. Did I move anyone that I didn't want to move? Doesn't look like it. Attack! Full attack. Aquilea does not stand unguarded. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop telling lies. Grant that I actually don't know if it says that Aquilea stands unguarded. The final turn. And we are about to move. Okay, we got all the golden ages. The antiquity age is ending. We're about to move on Nock. We will not do that. We actually did get the Appalachee trade as well with the last turn. So that should easily give us a golden age. No problem. And thus the antiquity age comes to an end.
In their pursuit of fortune, Roman merchants were as well-traveled soldiers, creating a web of goods that crossed every inch of the world.
All right. Yep. 9 out of 7 wonders built. Ooh, yeah, I mean, you see? These two juicy lands. Also Golden Age. Damn. People had a good game. Very good. Charlemagne. 9 out of 12 points. Only like needed 3 more wonders and like, okay, a couple more resources. Okay. That put Friedrich up to level 8 because we've finished a bunch of quests. I do think, though, I like the mementos that I have. We could go Iceland. I was thinking about playing Iceland. 500 culture when you discover natural wonder in distant lands. A relic every time you study a civic mastery after completing the Landnambak civic. Missionaries cost more, yes, but also Vikinger grants science equal to 25 after pillaging yields and healing. Has 3 sight. Saga heroes and the pink stutter. I am thinking, I was wanting to play an Iceland game. Spain as well. With their plaza would be nice. And granted, Spain with the plaza would give my conquered capital 3 unique quarters. That would be awesome, though. I would like that. We'll go Spain. Spain is just fun. Eventually, I want to get an Iceland game out there again.
Emerges on the world.
Maybe though
As
on an
conquistadors set their
archipelago
gaze
map,
upon the horizon, a glint arises
not
in
on
their
a
eyes.
shuffle map.
They sail to claim the world.
We'll see. For now, it's
glory,
Spain.
for
Getting the
gold,
plazas, getting
for
our conquistadors going all the way out on the distant lands, in the distant lands, whatever it's called. El Escorial, important. I mean, I think like a couple of streams ago, I think I complained that for whatever fucking reason, Friedrich always gets to pick Spain. Well, yeah. Okay, I guess I should probably not complain about that, given that I play Friedrich and I took Spain. But anyway, as always, this will be the end. I mean, gee, we knocked out 2 players. That's kinda crazy. That is a juicy city to take. Oh my goodness, does that look good. And that one as well. Nalanda, Colossus, Pyramid of the Sun. Here I see the pyramids, the Emil Bell, the Angkor Wat, Hamonga Maui, and the mausoleum. My goodness, are those delicious cities. The temptation, friends, the temptations. Anyway, as always, this will be the end of this stream. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!